Team Snip, this is our aim. We aim to help new users discover their perfect hairstyle using our app. So this is a scenario. Look at Yesh.
Don't look at me that bad. Discovering a hairstyle involves looking around. You either search on the net, or you look at your friends, or you look at magazines. However, the fact is, as much as you look around, as I might like his hairstyle, I might like your hairstyle, you sometimes end up with mess-ups like mine. And when you do end up with mess-ups like mine, which is pretty common, as you can see in the research we conducted with about 100 students we surveyed, it showed that about 78% of these people, which is 80 out of the 103 respondents, said that once or the other time they did have a hairstyle that they regretted. So what we do is we prevent this problem from occurring in the first place, wherein we introduce to you our product. Very useful, very simple, connecting the link between your hairstyle and finally getting it right. So we are introducing to you Snip.
And you guys can do it. Okay, so what is Snip? Snip is a cutting-edge mobile application that lets users transform their hair anytime, anywhere with just a swipe of the finger. What you do is that we have augmented reality that will let you test different hairstyles and different hair colors. We also have auto face shape detection technology to let you to ensure that the hair that we put on your head looks real and is realistic. So you can test an array of hair colors and extravagant colors that the companies have released. And the best thing about this is you get a 360-degree view of the hair. So it becomes more realistic. So this is what you do. The first step is to take a picture of yourself, and you can see those dots over here. Those are the face shape detecting technology. You upload it, it becomes your canvas. You choose the type of hair, you choose the type of style you want, or if you want a color, you can color it. So this is the end product. So you can see the short hair, and it's Armani, and it's purple hair. So it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. So this is actually the mock-up, the designer mock-up that we actually did. So this on the left is actually the one where you can swap your hair, keep changing, just swiping. And this is what the right-hand, left-hand side. Right-hand side. There are color palettes where you can actually see the different hair colors to see. So it works both ways. You can either change your hair, you can either change your color.
Our app has several features. The first one is hair gossip. So what is hair gossip? Hair gossip is a thing where you can actually keep up on the latest celebrity hairstyles. So let's say you really, really idolize David Beckham, and you really want to have hair like him, but you don't know whether it will suit you. So you can buy a package of maybe 10 of his hairstyles at just 99 cents, and you can try them on as many times as you like. Next, we have something called Salon Nearby, which is something like Google Maps. So instead of the normal Google Maps, what it shows is the salons which are near to you. It also comes with a price filter, so if you have a budget, this will be very useful for you. And last but not least, we have our secret sauce. What is our secret sauce? So what is it? Our secret sauce is a social networking site which is called Love That Hair. And what's so special about this is that there are no other social networking sites like this made especially for hair. And in this social networking site, you can like other people's photos of their hair, you can share them, you can follow people. It's like Twitter or Facebook, just as for hair. And then we have other add-ons such as facial hair. So, yeah, we have other add-ons such as facial hair, and we have styling tips to teach you how to style your hair or style your facial hair so that you can have facial hair like that also there. And then the last one is video tutorials, because we believe it's easier to learn from videos as compared to just pictures and text. And our marketing strategy is divided into 3 stages. The first stage is where we'll be targeting the general public. So we'll be trying to get a customer base of 20,000 people by 6 months. After which we move on to stage 2, where we'll be targeting salons, chain salons, and we'll be creating customized apps, customized versions of our app for them to use. After 6 months, we'll be expanding globally to Asia first and then globally. So we have two main marketing strategies. The first one is through social networking. And we'll be using a sharing concept, which is a multi-level marketing strategy. And we intend to spread our name through word of mouth. We'll be having competitions such as a competition where they'll post photos of themselves before and after their haircut, and people can like, share, or comment on these photos. The one with the biggest transformation before and after their haircut will win the prize of having a makeover at a very high-class salon, like say Tony and Guy. And this is very special because this is very special because there are no other competitions which actually encourage you to post photos of yourself before and after a haircut. The next marketing strategy is something that we'll be doing by tying up with Fashion Week, which is called Sophisticated Elegance. So what we will be doing is sponsoring our app to the models in Fashion Week. So we'll sponsor our app to them and they can try on the hairstyles, and in return they will endorse our product. And this gives our product a sort of luxury value which other apps do not have.
So, where's the money and who pays? First is all of you. However, we won't really drop you off too much. So there are two sources of monetization. One is you, the consumers, and the other are the saloons. Since we found the link, we'll try and extract as much as we can from you and the saloons. So essentially for you, the consumers, we'll adopt the freemium model, which is essentially to gain a large number of users in the beginning. We will give it out as free. However, certain features such as celebrity hairstyles can be made premium, which you can unlock, for example, 99 cents, which is possibly a viable sum, an affordable sum. The benefit that you're getting in terms of being able to choose your hairstyle quickly enough and then look at the various colors and see how you're going to look after that is far outweighing the cost, especially since it's free. And if you're actually a luxury or a celebrity fan, then you might be willing to pay that small sum to be able to look like that celebrity. So for the customer, the benefit is clearly visible and significant compared to the minimal cost. Now for the saloons. Yeah. So for the saloons, as we know, the market structure in Singapore for saloons is about a monopolistic competitive market with lots of product differentiation, about 750 saloons, and all of them want a space, and all of them want public size. So the outlet we give them through our feature of finding saloons nearby is to be able to project what they can offer to the consumer on our app. So essentially cutting down their marketing cost by giving them that feature. The second aspect is by doing that and by enabling customers to book through our app, we give them drive-in sales for them, based on which they can give us commissions. Not much, but say about 5%, which over a sustained period of time can be substantial. But essentially the first aspect that comes to mind is, alright, so you have consumers and you have saloons, and we're the link. Why do they keep coming to us? So for both links to maintain it tight, the consumers will keep coming to us because we'll have something like reward points, wherein you can keep unlocking certain features and keep updating and going to various hairstyles and getting bulk packages from those saloons if you buy from us. Secondly, also because it saves time, you just need to book it over there and the message goes to the saloon. Just a clarification, we're not exactly having the payment method in our app, however we're having the booking method. So the saloon knows when you're coming and they already are assured of that sale. Which comes back to the second part, how do you fit the chain of the saloon time? The saloon is basically looking for a short sales over a long period of time. Hence we offer consumers bulk packages from the saloons and they book it in advance, about 7 different styles in 6 months for about $160 instead of a separate $30, $40 every 2 months. By setting up and collaborating with the saloons, they'll essentially get more assured sales and the consumers will be satisfied with greater variety in terms of what they can choose and experiment. So that seals the saloon side with bulk pack. So basically this is how we kind of link the chain between the saloons and the consumers. However, looking at the current market and looking at basically what a hairstyle app should do is first, you need to see what you want. So all the features that a hairstyle app should have are listed down here. With the stuff you want, which is the hairstyle you want. Then the variations you can have, the hair color you might want. Then basically, how to get that hairstyle you want, which is finding the saloon, which is an exclusive feature. As you can see in our saloon finder over here, the 3 competitors that we have as of now, which is hair makeover, hair color booth, and I love your hair, do not have the facility to be able to find a saloon nearby to get what you want. They only get you to step 1, which is find the hairstyle you want. They don't help you get to how to get that hairstyle actually on your head and on your face because it's facial hair too, like mine. And then you, as we see with the comparison, clearly our app is filling in the deficiencies of the current market in terms of a comprehensive way to actually find that hairstyle, get that hairstyle, and then be able to show that hairstyle, which is through social networking, as she said, in secret sauce. Hence, our app currently fits the market needs and is essentially above competition.
And now it's time for our financial projection. So, this table shows the detailed financial projection. Our total output will break even with the total input at the 11th month, as shown in green, and end with 40K gross profit at the end of the first year. Hard to read this charted table, we have done a much clearer version, and here it is. The blue line shows total expense per month. And it is, at first, it is very high. Because to successfully develop an app, we need to hire developers, which costs a lot of money. However, at the 4th month, the expenses drop and stable because we only need to pay for maintenance, not the creation of the app anymore. The red line is the total revenue per month. The cash flow per month, which is the green line, is negative until June to July, when they finally break even in cash flow. In July, we had finally built a solid customer base of 20K users. After June, the cash flow is a positive with a steady rise, while the total monthly expense remain low and constant. And so, here's our target audience. Our target audience are people aged from 15 to 30. And chain salons. So, should we use Android or iOS? Well, we decided to use iOS, as it is 3-in-1: the iPhone, the iPod, and the iPad. And we also did the research for iPhone sales. As shown in this graph, it is a steady increase since we start from 2007 to 2012. 69% of the smartphone users download apps and use downloaded apps like ours. And the target audience include the two of the highest smartphone penetration age groups. Well, this is actually a world. However, Singapore has the highest amount of smartphone penetration. Thus, our potential customers is a very big crowd.
Okay, now let's talk about tractions. Tractions is what we did as a group to find out more about how we can connect with the users and how we can improve the product. So we